Hey guys, it is time for the long-awaited, aka I said I was making this video a week ago, and here it is. Um, Tangent Tuesday, Part 2, Why I Hate Twilight Sparkle. Okay, now let's get this straight really quick. I'm not gonna think less of you if you like Twilight Sparkle. I don't care who your favorite pony is, it's a kid's cartoon. But I loved My Little Pony growing up. And also growing up, the generation I grew up with was Gen 4, which is My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. So I think it's probably the most popular version of My Little Pony. But my favorite was always Gen 3 because I grew up on a lot of Gen 3 as well. So the first basis I want to cover is I want to talk about Gen 3 My Little Pony because Twilight Sparkle was not introduced until Friendship is Magic, where she became the freaking main character all of a sudden. And so yeah, I think that it aired in like 2010. As a kid, I didn't have many opinions about Twilight Sparkle, but now I do. I see right through her facade. She can't hide from me. Because why is there a fruit fly? She can't hide from me. She is pure evil. Back in old Gen 3, my favorite My Little Pony movie is A Very Minty Christmas. This is hands down the best My Little Pony movie. Why? Because Minty's the best character. My girl, I love her so much. I had the little Minty toy. I had like 2 Minty toys. That was it. There wasn't really much for Minty. So, unfortunately, she is my girl though, and that is my movie. Like, she is so sweet because all she was trying to do was help, and then she realized that she made a mess out of everything, and so she was like, well, if I just give everyone one of my socks, then I can save Christmas. And mind you, Minty loved these socks. These socks were everything to her. Her socks were her life. And she loved her friends so much that she gave them all a sock that she thought would best fit them. Like, are you joking? Also, she's just so freaking adorable. Like, I love Minty. And so, to my surprise, little me watching My Little Pony Friendship is Magic for the first time, where's Minty? I think she was there as like a background character, but they completely retconned my girl Minty. She had a whole movie just for her. And all of a sudden they want to get rid of her? And make Twilight Sparkle the face of the franchise. She wasn't even there before. She just showed up. I mean, out of all of the OGs from the older gens, you decided to make Twilight Sparkle. Okay, no, that's fine. You know, new characters, we love new characters. Whatever, you know. They kind of sidelined the Cutie Mark Crusaders. They did get a couple of episodes all on their own. Every character, I feel like, has an episode of their own. It's fine. But have you seen the way she acts? The way that she treats Spike is so diabolical. Spike is one of my favorite characters from Friendship is Magic. And he's technically seen as a pet because every character has a pet. Well, I guess Twilight, doesn't she have an owl or something? I don't know. But why is Spike like her Labubu? I don't get it. He's like one of the most important characters. And yet Twilight just treats him like he's less than. For why? Why? Why are you doing that? I'm confused. And like, I'll rewatch an episode of Friendship is Magic, and she just shoves Spike to the side, and I'm like, He's like your live-in servant. You don't pay him for this. He's here because he loves you and you're his best friend. And yet you treat him like what? A butler? No. Because that's what we're not gonna do. That's what we're not gonna do. And just like the way she treats her friends. What do you mean you have to go on a whole adventure to learn what friendship is about in order to treat your friends like they matter? How is she the face of the franchise? How is she like the main character? How does the whole story revolve around her when she is the least interesting character? She is the least interesting one. I mean, Rainbow Dash has what are they, the Thunderbolts? And she has that whole like quirky, sporty personality. Pinkie Pie has her bakery, she has gummies, she has this like eccentric personality. And then there's Applejack, who is my favorite, of course. Applejack, who's like the farmer butch of the group, and she has like her whole family is fucking iconic. Granny Smith, Big Mac, what's her name? Apple Bloom, something like that. Yeah. You can't play with Applejack's family because they're all iconic. Rarity, with her whole fashion business, she's literally a celebrity as well. Who am I missing? Fluttershy? I'm not a big fan of Fluttershy. But she's great with animals, so that's all I gotta say about that. Not the biggest fan of Fluttershy. She still has more personality than Twilight, though. Am I missing somebody? What is the core six? Twilight, Rarity, Applejack, Rainbow Dash, Pinkie Pie, Fluttershy. Okay, I got them all. But it's just like, Twilight has the least interesting personality out of all of them. It's just confusing to me because, like, why is she so bland? Like, yeah, she has her powers, and she has her whole thing with Princess Celestia, but, like, her whole personality is finding out what friendship truly means. Okay, get a hobby. Her hobby is bullying Spike. And then they tried to make her more interesting by making her related to royalty and then making her royalty herself. And then they were like, you know what? Let's also make her a Pegasus. Fruit fly. Let's also make her a Pegasus. What? Where did this come from? Why is she a Pegasus all of a sudden? We get it. Friendship is magic. Whatever. I love Gen 4 My Little Pony. It's truly like, I love the characters, I love the songs, I love the Equestria girls. I loved it as a kid. I had so many ponies. I had all the Equestria girl dolls, saw all the episodes, all the movies. Me and my cousin, we used to play My Little Pony all the time. Okay? But it gets to a point where when you get older and you watch it back, you're like, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? Because that's how I feel. Like, what is wrong with Twilight? And also, yes, I'm still salty that she basically got rid of my girl Minty. Imagine a Minty and Pinkie Pie team up. And why does everyone treat Pinkie Pie like she's stupid? She's not stupid. There was a whole episode where, like, Pinkie Pie was trying to convince Twilight she could, like, predict what was gonna happen based off, like, her mannerisms or something. And Twilight was the only one who didn't believe her. To be fair, she's also the newest member in the group, so she hasn't experienced any of this yet. But everybody else was like, Twilight, you have to believe Pinkie Pie. She's telling the truth, like, you, like, listen to her. And Twilight literally just thought all of her friends were lying to her and was like, no. What? If magic exists in this universe, you have a horn on your head that is magical. The queen can fly. Or sorry, the princess, Princess Celestia, can literally fly. She can fly. There's magic in this world. You have a pet dragon, and yet you don't believe your friend can predict the future? It doesn't make any sense. I'll put the episode on the screen. Genuinely, like, how does that track? How does that make sense? It just... Why would they think that was a good plot point for the show? That Twilight was just like, yeah, magic exists. Yeah, I have a fire-breathing dragon. Yeah, the princess of Canterlot can fucking fly. Or... Canterlot? Wait, is that where they live? Wait. What was the place she lived before? Was it Canterlot or was it... Oh shit, I can't remember the names. You guys know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm if you clicked on this video, you know what I'm talking about. But it's like, the princess literally can fly. You have another unicorn as a best friend. And one of your best friends can also fly. Two! Sorry, Fluttershy. I keep forgetting about Fluttershy. Two of your best friends can also fly. And yet you don't believe that Pinkie Pie can predict the future. It's because she thinks she's stupid. It's honestly... Like, Pinkie Pie got totally lobotomized in Gen 4, which is diabolical, because she literally used to run shit in Gen 3. And then they gave her the fucking Cat Valentine special and just lobotomized her. I love Pinkie Pie, don't get me wrong, I do. I love every version of Pinkie Pie, but damn! I want to be a bimbo doll. Twilight Sparkle, if you are watching this, just go home. Just go back to your lame ass home. Honestly, like, I don't even know why Princess Celestia thought you were special, because you're so bland, you're so ordinary, and the fact that Princess Celestia saw anything in you is crazy. Like, yeah, I get it, you have cool powers, and you're also, like, a princess now or something. I don't know. I haven't seen all the episodes of the show in a long time. I've been rewatching it with my sisters, but I'm also 7 hours away from them right now, so it's kind of hard. But, like, I'm sure there had to be somebody... Ponyville. Do they live in Ponyville, or is she from Ponyville? I don't remember. Just remember that was the name of one of the villages or whatever. Go home. There had to be somebody more interesting that lived there. Somebody with an actual freaking personality. Like, Twilight's a good friend when it comes down to it. But, like... She's just... This fruit fly is pissing me off. Like, she's just... She needs a push to be a good friend. She needs to be pushed. And that I just don't understand. And I know that all of the characters have their flaws. But Twilight just has so many. Like, yeah, Rainbow Dash is a little arrogant, but so is Twilight. And... it's just like every bad quality that one of her friends have, Twilight also has. So she has all the bad qualities. And you still want her to be my favorite. You know, I have watched Gen 5. Those new shitty looking My Little Ponies that are on Netflix. I saw one. And then I started building a Minecraft house based off this because I thought it was so beautiful. But that's the only movie I've seen, and I don't remember the plot of it at all, and I don't remember who the characters were in it, honestly. Is Twilight in Gen 5? I don't even know, because I feel like she just wouldn't fit in with the art style. And, like, I love her art style. Twilight X Mordecai is probably the only interesting thing that's ever come out of Twilight Sparkle. So, yeah, she's just so fucking boring. Mind-numbingly boring. Like, can we get a new plot point? Can we get a more interesting character? And some of my favorite, like, actually, all of my favorite episodes of Friendship is Magic are the ones that are about her friends, or the Cutie Mark Crusaders, or just other ponies in Ponyville. That's it. Those are my favorite episodes. Like, I can't think of one remarkable episode where Twilight was a main focus. Because there's just not one. And I can't even think of, like, a significant pop culture moment except for Twilight x Mordecai. That's from My Little Pony that involves Twilight Sparkle. Because that's the only one. Nobody makes freaky animations that get super viral about Twilight. They make them about Pinkie Pie. Also, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Anyways, though. So, that is why I hate Twilight Sparkle. Honestly, when I go to rewatch the entire show, because I don't have Netflix, but when I sit and watch it with my sisters, I always find a new reason to hate on her. And I just keep it locked away. But, yeah, I'm sure that I will find more reasons to hate Twilight Sparkle in the future. Hopefully I won't have to make another video on it, though. So, anyways, I hate that bitch! I hate that fucking bitch! No, I really don't care. It's a kid's pony show that I loved as a kid. And, you know, I still like it a lot. But, yeah, she's just like a pink unicorn. Or, sorry, she's purple. Purple unicorn. Or I guess she's Pegasus. Purple Pegasus. And she's just not that good. She's just not that good. Helping Twilight sparkle. Bye, guys. See you next week. I think next week's video I'm talking about The Last of Us for Tangent Tuesday. So if you like The Last of Us and you want to hear my opinions on Ellie and Abby and the whole second game and the first, come tune in because I got a lot of thoughts. And they may be controversial for some people. And by some people, I mean probably every man, but I don't know how many men watch me. I think none. Like, next to none. On TikTok, they do. Please go support my TikTok so I can get off the fucking Republican male gaze side. Do you know how many racist comments I've gotten on a post I made? Not that many, because not that many people watch my videos. But still, it's a lot since nobody watches my videos. Okay, bye guys.